EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And off we go from Orchard Park. Johnson now to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On the ground, this is James Cook. He's got room to run right at the start. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
56, 56, look out!
Off the play fake, it's Allen. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shaquille. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Two plays, two nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a first down.
At the 18-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 10-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Play action now, and here's Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
They'll run here, and it's Charbonnet. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That's taken in. It's James Cook.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Trying to finish this opening drive from the 3, 3rd and goal. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Keon Coleman. Touchdown Buffalo. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Bills 7, Eagles nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. He'll push forward for about a yard. Taron Johnson up to make the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 29. Here's second and 8. Another carry here for Shipley. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Gonna lose a yard.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10.
Hurts gonna hand this one to Shipley.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Third and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Intended for Devontae Smith. Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 33-yard line. It is a big run by Cook, 35 yards.
33-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. A short one here, caught by McBride. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 7. Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
It's a pickup of 12. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Brown 80.
We are through one. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with first and 10. Here's a handoff to Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Play action. Here's Allen. To the left side. It's caught by Shakir. And he's in. What a try. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. That is first touchdown this year. Pass kick is good. And the Bills move out on top, 14-0.
Eagles nothing.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 35, it's first and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
To throw on second down is Hurts. That one complete to A.T. Perry. Down the left sideline. And he will go all the way. A.T. Perry. Touchdown, Eagles. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play brought after catch.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. James Cook was the intended target. And third down coming up.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On first and 10, it's Cook. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Quinyon Mitchell on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 44-yard line.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. Back up to his own goal line, Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's Shipley. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
Man in motion is Smith. On third down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. And a short field awaits. Fair catch taken on this side of midfield.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Allen. That's to the right side, caught by the crowd. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Bills first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's a run. And he will score! Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Buffalo. Extra point try by Bass. It's up and through. And the Bills extend it to a 21-6 advantage. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. To the right side, caught by Goddard. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That's caught. It's Will Shipley.
Hurts pass. Complete to Will Shipley. 2 yards on the pickup.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
At the 45-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. Now his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. Man in motion is Smith. To the air again. Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Hurts will try it again. Open man, Devontae Smith. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. On third down, here's Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts again. Flush to his right. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That's good.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And you're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. Again, Hurts. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught. And he gets in. And now they're back within a score. The deficit is just 7.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Run out of the gun with Cook. Space to run inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Great.
A first down throw for Hurts. This is intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bills take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
What's that?
On the handoff, this is Cook. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Great. Set. Anyone else?
On first down, it's Hurts. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It appeared that an Eagle was able to get his hands on it, and indeed, the signal, Philadelphia will hold on to possession. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 6. On the handoff, it's Shipley. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a third down and 4.
Set.
Man in motion is Brown. Third and short, and Hurts will throw. He'll get this complete. That's E.J. Brown. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
That's complete. Tight end Goddard. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
And the Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They bring a tight end in motion left. It's first down, and they'll run. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
So gain of 8 brings up second and 2 at the Bills' 40-yard line.
They'll give it here to Shipley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
That's good.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it. That chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. To the outside, he's got Smith. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And the Eagles are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. That one, take it in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll run with Hook, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
He'll find Shakir open right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The Bills bringing on the punt team. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Back up to his own goal line, Hurts. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be second down. They'll run with Shipley. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Catch made there. That's Smith. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
A carry for Cook. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard
Remember this
line.
one thing, Mike.
10 yards.
It is
from the
not
pickup.
how well or how
It's
often
2nd
you
and
run the ball in
inches.
the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. To the goal line and in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown Buffalo. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Here comes a return from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Shipley. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 4. It's
From
now
the
2nd
35,
and 6.
here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. To throw is Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 8th reception. of the game. And good for a first down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the ground, this is Shipley. Not much there, maybe a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
That is caught at the 3. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Shipley, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down, and he will score. Game on. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Charbonnet. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7. Play action. Here's Allen. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jahan Campbell. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
A carry here for Shipley. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's second and 9. Throwing is Hurts. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Hurts going to hand this one to Shipley. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. The Buffalo crowd being heard before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's into the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
46-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. 1st down, Buffalo.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready? Look out!
A run with Cook. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
16 more yards.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.